Hey guys, Duncan Buchanan, IntelligentInvestingHQ.com. One of the key considerations that you have when you invest is what entity or ownership is going to own the investment. And this is so important because if you don't know the ownership structure at the very start, in fact, before you even acquire the asset, that ownership structure is essential to understanding the ongoing financial flow, the cash flow disbursement, righto, of that asset, and also when times come to sell, where the profit's going to go. So you need to start with the end in mind. You need to give some serious consideration to what kind of ownership or entity structures are you going to take when you acquire an asset. Okay, and the two main ones are in your own name or in a company trust structure. So in your own name, you're either doing it in your own name and as an individual. The other option from a what you would call a live person, okay, is doing it in a partnership or joint. And joint is when the ownership is done up 50-50. So it's literally a 50-50 split right down the middle. The ownership's 50-50, the cash flow's 50-50. You can't change it, you can't modify it. And the other thing is that if a party dies, touch wood, or something happens like that, then the ownership of the person that is not around passes automatically to the other party. So the other party automatically gets their other 50%. One of the other options is tenants in common. Tenants in common is more often utilised for real estate deals, be they residential or commercial. And tenants in common means you can change the percentage apportionment. So instead of it being 50-50, it could be 60-40, it could be 80-20, it could be 99-1. Okay, again, you can't keep changing it, but you don't have to do straight 50-50. And again, that has some great benefits for both short-term cash flow as well as a long-term asset value or growth, depending on how you have that structured. The other interesting thing from an estate planning perspective is with tenants in common, if something happens to one party, their percentage ownership does not automatically go to the other person. Their percentage ownership actually goes back into their estate, and the person managing their estate will then determine what happens with that asset. The second one, as from an overall structure, is company and trusts. And again, companies and trusts, you can either invest solely in a company. My preference, and I think one of the best ways you can do it, is you use a trust with a company as the corporate trustee. The most common trusts are a discretionary trust, a unit trust, and occasionally you see some hybrid trusts kicking around. Hybrid trusts, I reckon, are a little bit dodgy. I wouldn't really touch them with a 40-foot barge pole. They really skate on the right on the line of tax avoidance and a few other things that aren't quite kosher. But discretionary trusts are great. They're often called family trusts as well. You can then, as the name says, suggest it's at your discretion on how you change it, how you manage it, where the cash flow goes, how the ownership's done. That can be changed whenever you want. There's a couple of rules around that. Unit trusts are also great for assigning ownership. There's a little bit less flexibility in a discretionary trust, but that's great when you're looking at business structures, developments, those kind of things. So look, it's really important that you understand how to make sure you buy and acquire your assets. You've got to know what your structures, what your entity ownership rules are. You must know that right from the word go. So like this on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? IntelligentInvestingHQ.com on YouTube, Intelligent Investing HQ on Facebook, all pretty much the same. There's some great content out there. Check out DuncanBuchanan.com, and you'll also grab some more information as well. Take it easy, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye now.